Hey guys, so this week we're gonna do our weekly reading a little different. I'm just trying to get back acclimated to readings because I was having some eye problems, so I really don't want to focus on doing, pick a card or just individual signs. So if this you feel guided to already, this is your message. So the vision quest talks about maybe you feel drawn to the desert. Maybe you feel that you feel like you're in a drought. It makes sense with the Eight of Swords here. You may feel trapped. The Eight of Pentacles may have to do with work, but Vision Quest in the book talks about some people in spiritual beliefs and religions have gone to a place to isolate themselves, to go on a journey. They do this in Native American. They stay outside for like a couple of days, or when you make that journey to Mecca, or like some people go to Jerusalem. I'm just saying, as for example, there is a quest. That's something you need to take for yourself. You don't necessarily, because of COVID, we may not be able to travel as we like, but there is something that is being called to you with this vision quest, to stay in a quiet space. Just stay to yourself with no distractions. Sometimes social media, electronics, these things tend to interfere with us, and sometimes they take up a lot of our time, even hours. So sometimes when you don't have this, you see how time moves slow. It's because now you're sitting with yourself, and there comes a point that you need to sit with yourself. Some of you need to drink more water, get some more clarity, because you're in a desert. There's a lot of illumination for you, but it seems to be that you may be not looking, actually seeing them, because maybe you are looking for them, but you're not seeing them. It's like, oh, the sun is so blinding, it's hurting my eyes, or this, for example, but it's trying to rejuvenate you. So there comes a point this week that you need to sit with yourself. Stop going, I don't know, from A to Z, doing schedules, whatever you have to do, and sit with yourself and ask yourself the questions that you want to ask and see what spirit is giving to you. Because we have the Eight of Swords. That is someone that swords are about mental. You are mentally entrapping yourself with an idea or mindset, feeling like, can I come out of this situation? And because the Eight of Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to be about a work situation. It could be like putting the work into something, but Eight of Pentacles in itself is work. And we have two eights. I feel like there is something that you need to pay attention to, listen to, because if you're seeing eights, that's about abundance, that's about manifestations. So are you holding yourself back? Because again, it's eights. It's like there is a movement that wants to come forward with the Knight of Swords, having this clear path and just going for it. But you may be resisting a change, whether it's work or whether there's something you want to release to the world, and this person is still perfecting it. Sometimes there are delays for a reason, but with the Eight of Swords, if you see the card, there's a path that she could come out of, but she put herself in this situation because she's not, just because you, it's kind of ironic because I'm having these floaters and all this stuff going on with my eyes, but I can see without a problem. But it's funny we talk about that in the beginning, because she's blindfolded. Just because you have like a blindfold over you doesn't mean you can't see. You need to start opening your third eye. Start listening to what they're trying to tell you in this situation that you need answers to. This King of Cups here may be offering you something very enticing, bountiful. But the thing is, he's the King of Cups. And the thing is like, yeah, it may give you joy, right? May give you some type of fulfillment. But he's not the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, yes, he has all this as well, but he's solid and grounded and it's long lasting. So maybe you are receiving offers, and this whether it's a position, whether it's a love offer, whether it's a business offer, it seems lucrative because look, he has the flowers, he has the turkey. This could also happen in Thanksgiving. I just noticed that. It just came to me. He has, looks like a cheesecake. He has all, it's like so tempting, right? So that's the thing. You may be going through a decision you have to go through, like something is tempting, but you need to realize that if I take this, am I putting more work into what I'm doing now? Or say, for instance, if this is not work, if this is, it could be work or business partner. Am I going to be putting more into it because this person is more knowledgeable? Am I going to be the apprentice? You know, it's really, each situation is different, but there comes a point that you need to be grounded with yourself. Doors of opportunities want to come to you. You have the path. You see, there's a path here. There's a door here. There's a clear path. So it's like, and I'm seeing, is this a skunk? It seems like to me like something may not smell right to you, and that's why I guess I'm getting with this King of Cups energy this week. But what it is that, you know, there comes a point that you have to basically dance to the beat of your own drum. And it makes sense that I'm talking about things like that when we look at the desert. Like, what's the vision you have for yourself? Do you want a quick fix? Or like, is this what they're giving to you something you want? Is it worldly? Is something that you desired? I mean, if it isn't, you know, comes a point, sit with yourself, see what your spirit guides are telling you. And only you will be able to make those answers for yourself this week. But all I can say is hold on to your vision. There comes a point that we do need to sit with ourselves, take stock of our lives, any situation we're going through, and ask, how is this serving me? If I stay in this situation, is another door going to open? Is this temporary? These questions that have been up in the air, that's in your head, these are questions you have to release and ask to the universe. But if you're so focused, if you're so focused on one thing, how are you going to be able to get the answers for the other thing that's impacting what you're doing right now, if that makes sense? So basically, you know, go outside, be by a park, if you're by water, or if you're by the desert, or take a drive at night or in the morning during the dawn, however it resonates with you, to take time for yourself. Then it would help you see what decisions you need to make. So with this decision, it's like, then I'm jumping at it and I'm going full force with the decision that seems right for me. So these are your messages, my dears, and you take care.